so
Oh, shit.
that's all good.
Get the quick spot.
Okay, guys. Basically, we're in the hotel room here. Country Folk City Slickers is happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. But we did get to meet everybody today, and we were at the weigh-in slash
Weigh-in,
annunciation
face-off,
face-off.
kinda,
Yeah. So, I mean, I made a prediction video. Zach hasn't really made a prediction video, but we kind of want to talk about last-minute things that we saw that were different, just for you guys to look at afterwards, before, whenever you guys tune in. But, so Zach,
Yeah,
you were brought up first,
I was.
and obviously against Garrett. What did you think about that?
It felt good. The crowd was really fired up, honestly.
Yeah,
I was pretty hyped for that.
his match is going to be hyped tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Clifton, it's all going awesome, man. It's all going very awesome. But, yeah, okay. What else? So you had a grip up with him?
We gripped up, yeah. His arm length is actually slightly longer than mine. So that's cool. But I'm still feeling good. I'm
Yeah.
still feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm just going to go and perform as best I can, and I'll get the win.
So you did 3-0 prediction.
I did, yeah.
Do you stand true to that now that the lights are off?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
have to.
Okay.
It's got to
Okay.
be a 3-0.
Yeah. My personal opinion on that, I think that, and I'm not meaning this in any like rude way to the New York guys, but they were really, really hyped about all their guys when they were in New York, and they're still hyped for their guys. But I think, and I'm not saying that they're demoralized, because they're not. They're really hyped. But I think reality's slowly setting in, and I think that these matches are going to be a lot closer than they initially were like, oh, it's City Slicker, City Slicker. I think they're kind of realization. And one thing that makes me say that is Aiden LeMay predicted his opponent was going to win. And he's the one of the guys who's been saying, City Slickers, City Slickers, City Slickers, and then he didn't even pick himself. When I was
surprised.
announcing, I was
surprised.
like, oh,
I was
okay.
super surprised about that.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
yeah.
deep down, that's probably what he felt, but he can't. He has to lie to himself. He has to pump himself up.
Yeah.
Got to get in the zone, like he's
You
going to
need
battle.
false
You can't go to-
confidence.
you can't go to
Ah.
battle thinking you're gonna lose. Like you gotta go in being okay. There's a lane.
But-
It's got to be the perfect puzzle. But
Okay, behind the scenes, I was talking to Aiden off of all cameras,
Yeah.
and he does think that if he gets a pin, it's a win for him because of the levels Mason's at.
Totally.
And with the commentary, guys, he did say he's hoping to take Mason's title and such, but obviously he predicted differently. So we'll see. Maybe he felt something in the but super hard to say.
it's hard to say.
Vladimir looks like a beast. Chris Johnson, though, predicted 3-0, straight face stonewalled me when we were talking about it. So, I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was talking to Chris. He's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready for the match.
Yeah.
Vlad's looking ready to have 2 matches basically in a row. So I mean, on the same arm. So I mean, that guy's.
Vlad's a stone cold killer, man.
That's
can
what I mean.
tell.
That guy's ready to just come and just plow through people.
Yeah. Good luck, Zach. You'll crush. Thank you for the kind words. You know what? I'm commentating tomorrow, but I am going to be in Zach's corner. I'm keeping a sharp eye out. I'm hoping Zach just does what Zach does, but
Just gotta
Love to-
believe.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, how crazy would it be if Chris comes out and beats Vladimir, and then Vladimir has to pull 2 matches later against Miles?
Yeah, that's gonna be a rough pill to swallow for Vlad if that happens. Vladimir.
I mean, I don't see it happening, but at the same time,
It
got to
could
be in the
happen,
back
you
of
know?
his mind.
Yeah.
Got to be in the back of his mind.
Gotta be in the back of his mind.
And then in between the Vlad matches is Hunter and Sam, I believe.
Was Hunter and Sam?
I don't know. We'll go through the ones that I think
we'll
of.
go through. Yeah.
So Hunter and Sam,
Yeah.
they match up really well.
Yeah.
Oddly well. They are very similar in a lot of ways. I don't know. I think they're similar. And Sam's got a bit bigger of a hand, but I know how good Hunter is too.
Hunter Sam's pretty thick too. And
I
big.
still can't pick a winner on that one. Sam seems confident. It's a left arm match.
Yeah.
I initially thought it was a right arm match. It's a left arm match. Changes a lot, but Hunter's very healthy with his left, he was saying. So
Yeah.
should be interesting.
And I pulled him on his left in the after pulls and a couple times at Armageddon.
Yeah.
His left was feeling good. He's got a really strong fundamental strength. Like even when I was kind of getting something, I wasn't losing. He wasn't really losing anything. I was just kind of taking center a bit.
Yeah.
So the guy's fundamentals were really off the chart, especially on the left hand.
He was pulling Mason right arm, and I mean Mason's right was causing him a bit of trouble recently, but he said he was feeling okay and seemed like he was giving making Mason work a little bit. So hard to say. We'll have to see what happens with that one. One that comes to mind is Jason Ciardi.
Ciardi,
however you say it. I said it right once. I'm not saying it right again. And who's he pulling again? Sean. Tall Sean guy.
Sean
Remember?
Lester.
Yeah.
Sean Lester. Yeah.
I didn't know anything about those guys when I made my other video. And I got to say, they both look tough.
Yeah.
They match up well. They both have pulled for a while. Both were on a layoff and both came back at the same time. So, yeah, that's a good one. It's a really good one.
That one, I don't even know how to call that one.
And I'm not saying this in a rude way because I didn't know anything about them. I initially was like, okay, that's just like one of the matches on the card. But now that I've met them both and saw the intensity,
yeah.
I'm like, they mean business.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. No, crazy as well. Jack Severa. Is pulling Roger. Learn.
Yeah.
Left arm.
Roger was looking all smiles today.
Yeah.
He was looking good and confident.
He looks big.
He was really confident on the right arm match. Is this the right arm match?
Yeah, but Jack was just at Worlds and apparently killed everybody from what I heard.
You go to Worlds to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Hard not to be the favorite in a super match, right?
But I think Rogers thinks he has a lane. So we'll see if that lane.
Roger looked like a good mental shape, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd have to say that's going to be a really good match. And then what's his left arm match again? Roger faces.
Roger's right arm
sorry.
is pulling. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank here. Who was he matched up with on there? You might have to pull him out. Can you check Brian's? Can you check the message? Yeah, but anyways, Dan and Kevin Roy is interesting. That one, I think that's whoever gets their lane. Joe Fear. That's why he wasn't matched up against him today.
Fear.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I was
Clifton.
trying to think, who the hell did he go up there with?
Yeah, we'll see how Joe feels when he comes in. That'll be super interesting. I'm very curious to see that one too, because I'll tell you what, Roger's left arm match is a technical battle. His right arm match, him and Joe are banging it inside. They're banging it inside.
Who has more, really?
Yeah. Which those are fun matches. That's why everyone likes watching Dale so much. Bless you. Because everyone knows that Dale is just deadly.
He's just deadly.
Yeah. Which ones did I miss? Well, we can talk about Miles and Vladimir. Let me tell you something, guys. Miles feels really strong right now. This guy is on a tear. He's on a tear. And Vladimir's going to be pulling a right arm match before that. And Vladimir didn't seem to care. But I think Miles could cause a lot of troubles on this with the hand.
Especially if, like you said, he either loses or it's a hard match,
imagine,
especially in the hand, right?
It's like when Khalid pulled Schoolboy and then Ryan Bowen.
Yeah, Khalid would have...
Khalid,
But he would have destroyed Ryan Bowen had it not have been a two-match, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Just out of sheer overpowering.
Yeah.
But...
Fair enough, Clifton. So Clifton thinks Roger's favorite. If Joe beats him, it'll be a big win, which is fair enough.
Yeah, Roger did seem confident on the Joe match.
Yeah. One that we kind of covered but didn't really talk about, Mason Aiden.
Yeah.
Mason seems like Mason. He always shows up, does what he has to do. Aiden looked like he was feeling the pressure a little bit. He did say he was really happy to have the match. Predicted that Mason would win 3-1.
I think Aiden needs to get out of his head.
Yeah, Aiden just got to lock in and go up there.
Relax and just go out there and perform. Don't worry about anything.
10 minutes before the match, Aiden, you're going to kill this guy. Lock in, do what you got to do.
Clear
right?
your mind, get rid of everything, and just perform, man. Do your best.
Yeah. And then we have Len Houghton and Ben Ciampoli. I don't know how to say that still.
Ciampoli.
Yeah, Ciampoli. Len is Len.
Len Houghton
showed up fashionably late.
Good. Of course.
He's feeling really strong right now. I think Ben's got his hands full with Len, but I think I don't want to talk game plans because like this was me kind of snooping. But from what I saw, Ben's game plan, if he does what he wants to do, he might be able to get some real estate on Len. But I just don't think that he will be able to.
No, Len's too explosive, and I think he's just gonna have too much of an advantage in the setup. I think he's really good at working the setup the way that you have to.
Yeah.
The way that you have to learn to be good at doing. And if you're not as good and you try to do the same thing, you're always gonna lose.
Yeah.
So I think Len's going to capitalize everywhere he can, and I think he's gonna show why he's so good and why.
Yeah. And he said he's feeling on point.
Yeah. What I've heard, he's feeling untouchable for guys that sometimes can move him a bit. He's feeling like a rod.
He told the refs to be ready because he's going to be hitting on the go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we only have 2 matches left to cover.
Only 2.
Kevin and Dan, which we kind of talked about.
Kevin and Dan.
That's a battle of the styles, man.
It is.
Dan's going to be doing
Dan.
this. Dan's going to be doing this. And
Kevin's
Kevin's going to be
doing
doing this. And it's a matter of if Kevin can keep this and get on
And if
to
Dan
Dan's
can
arm.
get this, or if Dan ends up,
Yeah.
getting pulled down like this, right?
You know what I could see happening, though? Because we're talking about battle of styles. I think if Dan does take Kevin's hand and gets where he wants to be and bleeds him, I think in round 3, they could try and hook him. Oh, one thing, too, that was mentioned today that maybe not everyone saw. It's first to 3, but if both competitors want, you can pull the next 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say Zach 3-0's Garrett. Then he's like, okay, Garrett, we can pull 2 more if you want.
Yeah, as soon as you agree to pull 2 more, the score goes to 5. So say if you pull once more and you're like, I'm done, it'd be 3-2.
Yeah.
You forfeit. As soon as you agree to the last 2, you have to pull them or you forfeit them.
Yeah.
So even if you won 3, you got to earn the 5-0 if you want the 5-0. You can't just be like, I'll pull 4 and then just say it's a 5-0. Nah.
Yeah.
It'd be 4-1.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fair.
And then Jolene, right?
Jolene Anderson.
Yeah. Jolene Anderson and
And
Madison Walker.
21-inch biceps, Madison Walker.
My biceps are like 12 inches, you guys. Oh, I need to lift more weight.
This is gonna be a good match. I mean, they both looked primed, ready.
Yeah.
They both looked like they were ready to pull.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know what more else to say. They
Yeah.
both looked ready. I don't have
Madison said she didn't come all this way to lose. And she looks dialed, but
She's got her team.
I did call her the underdog. I do still think if she wins, I won't be surprised, but definitely could be a really important match.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about this card, guys, too, is like I think especially with Zach and like Madison Walker, there are some possible matches where if they win these, they're on the radar. Like on the radar. And so yeah, I mean, that kind of covers it.
I think so. I mean, thank you to Mabel and Red Lake Studios and
Yeah.
everything, and the City Slickers, everyone, really.
Yeah, the jerseys Zach's got it on. They look awesome.
They look
They're like a
sick.
desert camo. Got a bunch of cool stuff on the back.
The red leg.
And Zach's jacked.
I'm jacked. Look at that.
Garrett,
Look
sleep.
at that.
Oh my
that's too much
God.
of that tricep, dude. That is way too big.
Garrett, sleep well, man. You're gonna need it.
can't after that.
You are gonna need it. He's gonna be having Dan's nickname.
The
nightmare.
He'll be having nightmares, yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys. We gotta get ready for bed. Big day tomorrow. Tune into the M Spot. Starts at 6 o'clock. We're gonna probably be going live throughout the day, talking to people,
Yeah.
doing things like that. So, yeah. Peace out, guys.